Okay guys, my name's Tak and I'll be your host today, and I'll be talking to you about the USI Tech presentation. I'll just give you a little bit of background about myself. I don't want to bore you. I know it's the evening and I know you've waited for 5 minutes. My background is I've worked in IT, sales and finance, pretty much three different sectors. I wanted to leave my job. I wanted to work for myself, but I couldn't find the right vehicle. I've been now making a full-time income online for 2 years. I started with the online marketing, network marketing industry around about 2005 mark. Got involved with various different businesses, businesses which include, advertising, betting. Things didn't work out because of three areas: the leadership, the product, and the compensation plan. But more or less everything stemmed around the leadership side. I was just frustrated, and I didn't want to lose my credibility, lose my time, lose my money. But the most important thing of all is also from it crushing your confidence, crushing your dreams. And a lot of people pitch me businesses on a daily basis, and it can be a minefield out there. People can say, this opportunity is great, there's so much I'm making, etc., etc. But I wanted to find a company with great leadership, great product, and a great compensation plan. And I believe I found this with USI Tech. And I hope you find value in this presentation so you can identify with these three criteria and see if this is right for you. I'm just going to do a quick check just to make sure everyone can hear me and see me. Good sound and head check. Everyone can hear me clearly? Brilliant, fantastic. Let's get started. So the company is called USI Tech and stands for United Software Intelligence. And before we talk about, today we're only going to focus about one of their two products, the Bitcoin package. And I'm going to go very briefly over the compensation plan so you get an idea of this. So USI Tech's motto is transform your life. Certainly has for me for the past year. I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we progress through the presentation. So let's click on the next slide here. A bit of background of USI. The company is registered in Dubai and they operate on a worldwide basis. They've been operating with private clients with a minimum of 100K for the past 3 years with consecutive profits. These 100K plus clients are called VIP clients. Before the company was launched in November the 1st, they only took someone on with a minimum of 100K. I was approached by a very good friend of mine, Mike Kiefer, who's actually the master distributor for the company and my sponsor. And approximately, this is back in late 2015. Mike had been using this Forex robot and it had been making him some money, automated, roughly about, at the time, about 7 to 10% a month. I saw his trade statements for 2 years and I thought, okay, brilliant. How do I get involved with this? At the time, I'd been burnt by, various different companies and opportunities and et cetera, et cetera. So even though he's a good friend of mine and I trust him, I did a lot of due diligence checks, with the company, track record. I monitored it for a further 2 months, and me and a good friend of mine decided to get a VIP account together. Fast forward 9-10 months from that, I've been living off that, having a full-time income, never worked for anyone, never looked back. And you got to understand that this Forex robot was making a profit, even through times with Brexit, Donald Trump being elected. You had the 6% pound crash. A lot of Forex robots wiped people's bank out. A lot of traders lost money, but the robot made a consecutive profit. So it just tells you a lot about the engineering behind the company. So when Mike and Ralph approached me and my good friend about starting a network marketing business in the 1st of November, we thought, hey, it works for us. We were looking for a company that's transparent, the leadership's right, the product's right, the compensation plan's okay, but most important thing to also look at as well as leadership is the product. Does it work? Has it got a track record? And for us, we were convinced because it's the pain of just building a business, being sold a dream, inviting friends, family, and other contacts in. It doesn't make you money, and that stung me for quite some time. So it's refreshing that there's a company which transcends all other companies and gives people an opportunity where you don't have to recruit, you don't have to sell, there's no selling, no recruiting, and you can make money. Every single person can make money in this. So unlike the other businesses where you had the top earners with the Lamborghinis and Ferraris, here a person can make some money. So whether you're looking to leave your job, whether you're looking for additional income, whether you're looking to get more time or do the things that you've always wanted to do, this is an opportunity for you. Every single person can make money with this business and with this opportunity. And that's what I love about this. You don't have to recruit, you don't have to sell, you can still make money. Everyone's a winner here. It's not just a select few. So the products I have at the moment is the Forex EA and the Bitcoin package. The Forex EA, so the buzzword is EA, which stands for Expert Advisor, which is another word for software, automate software robot. Today we're going to talk about the Bitcoin package. The two founders is João Severino. Met him in Germany. Very humble, down-to-earth guy. He's been working with clients since 2007. He's got a strong track record. He's created over 100 EAs in the past 8 years. He has 15 years solid experience trading in Forex and various other softwares he's created. Ralph Gold has come to be a very good friend of mine. Very humble, down-to-earth guy. Very transparent. It tells everything like it is. And he's always someone. When he was handling my money, I felt assured that it was in good hands because he was looking at minimizing the risk, making it long term. He wants a company that will be there for years, 10, 20 years time, not looking at making a quick buck. So he's managed and traded for numerous VIP clients over the past 3 years, and these clients are still with him because he consistently makes profit for them, produces good results, and provides them a good return. So behind these guys is a team of finance analysts, traders, developers, who offer support and continue to improve the software. Okay, so before we go into the Bitcoin package, I know many of you may know what Bitcoin is. There may be a small amount of you who may not know what cryptocurrency or Bitcoin is. Let me give you a small overview of what it's about, or even a refresher for those who know. So what is Bitcoin? Is a cryptocurrency. What is a cryptocurrency? It's a digital currency, basically. Encryption is used to regulate units of currency and verify transfers. It's operated independently of a central bank. So it's not authorized and regulated by a bank. Gives you that, gives you that freedom. And Bitcoin is actually, in fact, the world's most recognized and valuable currency. So you can go to coindesk.com and you can look at Bitcoin as number one. It's worth more than the other cryptocurrencies there. So cryptocurrency started in 2008 by Satoshi Nakamoto and was released as open source software in 2009. I'm just going to give you these two fun facts here. On the 22nd of May 2010, Laszlo Hanschek made the first real world transaction by buying 2 pizzas in Jacksonville, Florida, for 10,000 Bitcoins. I can't see the chat now, but can anyone roughly tell me how many? So I'm just going to mute. If someone's coming in there is muted. Okay. How much is $10,000 in Bitcoin? It's roughly about 10 million US dollars. I mean, would you pay $5 million US dollars, let alone $10 million US dollars for 2 pizzas? No, you wouldn't. And I bet you Laszlo Hanschek would probably feel sick looking at a pizza right now. Another interesting fact, a guy named Kosh bought 5,000 Bitcoins in 2009 for $27, now worth $886,000. So if you look at the rate of return from 2009 to 2017, that's 6 years and a bit. And property has not even gone up that time. Gold has not gone up that time. Silver has not gone up that time. So you can see, the massive growth of Bitcoin, and it continually will grow as well. And a couple of days ago, it actually hit the level where it's actually worth more than gold. I know it's dipped down a bit, but it will go up again. So the value of Bitcoin started at $0.0054 and is now sitting around $1,233. At the time I created this presentation, I know it's a little bit less, it could be a little bit more. So the future of Bitcoin, economists and even investment banks predict Bitcoin may hit the $2,000 to $4,000 mark. Okay, which is, which could double or quadruple in value, which is pretty good. So the Bitcoin potential, one Bitcoin could actually reach 500,000 to 1 million according to respected resources, because there'll only be a finite amount of Bitcoins. I believe it's around the 22 million mark. And once all these Bitcoins are mined, it can't be mined further. So the price will always increase. So you've not missed the boat. It hasn't even left a harbor there. You know, how many of you would go and purchase some Bitcoins now if you know it could breach even 100,000 or 50,000? Many of you would. So let's look at other sources as well. We've got two billionaires here, Bill Gates and Richard Branson. So Bill Gates is saying Bitcoin is exciting because it shows how cheap financial transactions can be. Bitcoin is better than currency in that you don't have to physically be in the same place. And of course, for large transactions, currencies can get pretty inconvenient. And that's Bill Gates talking about Bitcoin. So here we've got Richard Branson. Virgin Galactic is a bold entrepreneurial technology. It's driving a revolution, and Bitcoin is doing just the same when it comes to investing in a currency. And that's from Richard Branson. They're two billionaires, you know, speaking very positive things about Bitcoin. On the left-hand side, you can see a Bitcoin machine. You might have a few Bitcoin machines locally to yourself. If not, in the future, it's being very widespread. It's creating a lot of global acceptance, and it's growing every single day. According to Coin@MR Radar, there are more than 1,000 Bitcoins machined worldwide. And you can see from this small list here, this little pictogram, you've got blue chip companies here who are actually taking Bitcoin payments, such as Dell, PayPal, Microsoft, Google. I understand that Expedia take Bitcoin payments as well for holidays. How cool is that? You know, and this is 2009. It was worth about $0.0054, and you know, look at the acceptance. So now let's talk about the exciting part, the new product, the BTC package. I mean, firstly, you know, I'm happy with the money I'm making from Forex, but you know, you need to have multiple streams of income. You need to diversify, and you know, within USI, there's another product here, so you can diversify in Bitcoins, which is great. I'm very excited about this just because of the returns. We're going to talk about the returns first on basically without recruiting or selling, just on yourself participating and purchasing a package, and we'll talk about the comp plan later. So the product is from the same people who brought you the best Forex automated software on the planet. And if you click on this link here, I'll just click on this link. I'll actually got that link open here. I will show you FX Blue, which is a third-party independent place where Forex trades can be recorded. This is like FX Book and so on and so forth. So if you drill this down here, you can see portfolio constituents. These are a few of the accounts here. This is not every single USI account here, so you can see varied amounts from 160,000 to 1,222 euro. You can see every single account here is in green. This account's made 10,000 so far. Don't worry about the negative here. It's floating P&L. These are open trades. The robot is making around about 300 plus trades a month. So there'll always be open trades within the cycle. But you can see every single account is in green here. This is just a testimony of, you know, the engineering these guys have put behind this software and what they can deliver. So every single account is in profit. You know, you can go on our Facebook, fan pages and groups and stuff, and you can see there's not been anyone saying anything negative. They've all made profit. And many of the people who've now bought Bitcoin packages have actually gone on and bought the BTC package. So the VOP experience, you know, as a VOP client, I've made 7.8% a month, and that's during some turbulent times as well. And they've been making their consistent VOP clients profits over 3 years. The development of automated trading software solutions have been over 8 years of experience with over 100 software versions created. Now, these are tried and tested methods. These are not something that's brought out to the market. It's not a vanilla solution. It's been tried and tested thoroughly. So whereas before with the Forex, you know, you needed to set up a VPS in the cloud, and you need to, fund your broker, fund your broker account, and set up your software. With this, is very, very straightforward, very, very simple. So before to trade in Forex, even now, you need a 600 euro license for Forex and a minimum of $1,000 to use the automated software. That's around about, you're looking at about, so 1,200 euros to get started, whereas now you can get involved with the BTC package for 50 euros. So let's talk about the BTC package, how the profit is generated. So the profit is diversified into trading and cryptocurrency mining. So just like the Forex expert advisor, the guys have developed a Bitcoin EA after thorough testing and consistent profits. It's very simple. There's no VPS needed or broker account needed for the BTC package, like I mentioned before. Also, they've partnered up with cryptocurrency mining companies to maximize profits in packages and also diversification. Mines use hardware and software algorithms to decipher Bitcoins, other altcoins, just like a virtual gold mine, literally. So you have computers with software running on them to mine these coins. So as I mentioned before, one BTC package in Bitcoin is approximately 50 euros and takes 100 working days for that 50 euro package to mature. You do get paid in Bitcoins, which is great. So it makes 1% per working day as return of capital with a total of 140%. So remember guys, this is based on actual trading and mining. So the figures may differ. It may be 1% one day, it might be 0.75% the other day, and so on and so forth. I'll go into my back office and show you a few examples of that, not to worry. So an example, so the purchase of 20 Bitcoin packages for €1,000, that's 20 times 5. The runtime of 140 working days, the return of capital after 140 working days would be 1,000 plus 40%, which is €1,400, which is a pretty good rate of return for 140 working days, which is roughly about 7 months. And this is without the development of Bitcoin. This is without Bitcoin increasing in value. So this could be a lot higher because Bitcoin is increasing. So last year, 2014, Bitcoin was approximately €400. Sorry, last year, 2016, apologies. It was worth €400. Now, at end of 2016, it was approximately €1,000, more than double in price. And people, expert and credible sources saying Bitcoin may go up double or quadruple in value. So you can imagine this could be a little bit more than 40%. Okay, so we bring the figures conservative just to show you guys, what the potential. There are limits in terms of the BTC packages available. On a day, you can have a max purchase and maximum of 200, a week 400, month 500, and at any given time, the maximum you can have is 2,000 Bitcoin packages. This to put limits in place to, because stuff has to be allocated, money has to be allocated to mining and trading and stuff. So to make this a fair opportunity to everyone, so you just can't have billionaires or millionaires come in and buy all the packages out there and not leave everyone a chance to participate in this opportunity. So moving on, a daily payment of the return of capital. So you get paid daily, guys, on this. So if some people want to come in, they want to be conservative, they want to minimize the risk, they can withdraw their profits on a daily basis. So every day you get your profits paid in Bitcoin. That's plus your capital, plus, including capital 1%. You can withdraw that. And it will go into your Bitcoin wallet in around about 12, 24 hours. So, and that's your daily withdrawal is possible with returns and the commission as well. So the commission from your other affiliates, which we'll talk about later when we talk about the comp plan. So commissions and returns can be immediately reinvested into new BTC packages. So rather than taking the money back out from your coin wallet and waiting 12 to 24 hours and depositing back in, it can be done from your back office pretty much straight away. There's zero downtime, which is fantastic. So this results in a highly profitable compound interest effect. So this is where it gets exciting. This is where, you can visualize the power of this opportunity. This is without recruiting, this is without selling. We've not gone to that part yet. Bear in mind, please. So the compound interest effect. So return of capital. So you put in €1,000. You can see €1,000 here. I don't know if you can see my cursor. So these are working days. So day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. So day 5, you make up to day 5, you make €1,050, and that enables you to buy another pack. And you can see, the percentage growing on a daily basis there. All right. So before we move on to the next slide, there's a powerful quote by Albert Einstein: "Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world," because it's so powerful. Once you understand this, it can produce a mind-blowing result. So let's fast forward to 260 days. That €1,000 can become €6,000, and that's without the development of Bitcoin. That's without Bitcoin growing in price, which it will do. I mean, it has last year, it has done for many years. So this could be worth, not only 6 times, it could be worth 10 times, 15 times. But remember that, guys, this is actually based on real trading and real mining as well. So this could be 1%, it could be 0.75, it could be 1.25%, okay? So I just want to quickly go to my back office and show you these slides on a practical example, so you can understand it better. So this is the back office that you can get. You can sign up for free. You can get this back office. The person referred, you need to send them the advertisement link. You can click on that, sign up for free, takes a couple of minutes. And when you do, you can actually see all these boxes here. And if you click on this link here, this is the rebuy calculator. So let's start off with, say, 23 packs, and let's change that to 261 working days. 23 packs is approximately 1.01 Bitcoin. Okay, and that's over 261 working days. It is approximately a year. Okay, so in a year's time, you'll have 4.66 Bitcoins. That's with compounding. I mean, how amazing is that? So you're going to have almost a 460% rate of return. It's phenomenal. And that's with compounding. All right, I'm not talking about recruitment commissions. And if you look at the rate of return, it's going to be higher because you've got the development of Bitcoin, it can double, quadruple in price. So that can be almost 10x. It could be 15 times as much, 20 times as much. It's crazy. So let's say, for example, we tried this with, say, 5 Bitcoins. So with roughly 5 Bitcoins, they'll give you 23.8 Bitcoins. I just want to ask you guys, how much money is your Bitcoins making just sitting in your wallet? Apart from the development of course, of Bitcoins growing in value, et cetera, and whatever. But how much money is your Bitcoin sitting in your Zapper wallet, sitting in your Coinbase wallet, sitting in your blockchain wallet? Nothing. This is your Bitcoins making money for you, working for you while you sleep. It's passive, it's automated, it's hands-off, completely hands-off method, all right? So, which is great. So let's try that with 10 Bitcoins. So with 10 Bitcoins, we'll give you, at the end of the year, 47.8 Bitcoins, which is phenomenal. That's, that's a really good rate of return. And remember, guys, this results are not typical because it is real trading and there's a real product behind it with mining. But, it's, the projected figures are phenomenal. And, let's say, for example, if, we don't advise this, we always say, get your seed money out when you can. Now, if someone compounds this, say, for example, for a year, for 2 years, 10 Bitcoins, 10 Bitcoins can give you 179 Bitcoins. I mean, how amazing is that? So this is just showing you the power of this opportunity. And that's without recruiting, this is without selling. This is just yourself, It's yourself working smart, working in a passive and automated hands-off opportunity, all right? So what will happen is when you first get started, I'll just quickly go over this for the newbies. First get involved, you sign up for free, this is your back office. You'll have active Bitcoin packages as 0. You want to click on shop. You're going to click on purchase, okay? This is your countdown timer. You've got 15 minutes to purchase a Bitcoin package. All you simply need to do is put in the amount of packages you want to buy. So you want to click on 10. So let's click on 10. 5, 10. Make sure that figure here is updated. So that's 0.453 Bitcoin. So what you need to do is copy and paste this code here. Put that into your send part of your, your Bitcoin wallet, whatever it is, Zappo, Coinbase, blockchain, whatever it is. Put it in the send address. Make sure you copy and paste this and make sure it's correct. Double check and see if it's important. Do not close this window. Copy and paste this amount in the amount section and simply click send. That's it. It takes a couple of minutes. Once you've done that, click on this box here, click on the green button, and it'll take you back to your dashboard. Once it takes you back to your dashboard, then it will show up in 12 to 24 hours. This is showing my available balance to withdraw. On this turquoise box here, you've got 3 compartments here. The first one tells me my return of capital, how much my package is made, how much commission I've made from my affiliates and grand total. That's pretty straightforward, guys. If you want to build your team, then you can, if I refresh this page, you'll get a Forex license. You can click on there, and you can, sorry about the noise, you can order it there, and then you just need to get 3 people with 12 packs each sponsored directly, and you're qualified for the whole comp plan. But we'll go over that in more detail. Please make sure that you're buying the Forex license and not the agency license together. You either buy one or the other. A good value for money is the Forex license, because it qualifies you the same way, but you get a Forex product as well with it. Don't get both, guys. Remember, go for either one. My recommendation is the Forex license. Okay, so let's just go back to the presentation here. I'm just going to fast forward these slides because he's showing this to you. So let's talk about the comp plan. So there will be people who will be just thinking, I'm making enough money for my packages, and do I need to go and build a business? Or there'll be people out there who generally want to make some good money, or like myself, there'll be people out there who just want to help other people. Hey, if it's working for you, why not share this? Why not share the wealth? So many of us have been stung by these opportunities in the past which have not worked out. But hey, there's something that's good here for once. Why not share it with people? Let's all make money together. In the same time, by helping other people, we can make money as well. So let's go through very briefly the USI BTC Package Commission Plan. It is a 12-level, uni-level commission plan. But let's talk about the free option. So you sign up for free the person who referred you, and you can buy any amount of packages you want, as long as it's within the limits. You can purchase that and you'll earn money on that. You can also directly sponsor people, and when you sponsor people, you'll earn 10% on any package they buy and they repurchase as well for life, which is pretty cool, and you can make a lot of money from that. But if you want to, let's say for example, if you introduce 3 people, they introduce 9, becomes 27, and it goes and duplicates. You don't want to miss out on the money that's left on the table. It's almost like free money on the table. And all you need to do is unlock it, is get a Forex license or agency license. I highly recommend the Forex license. And once again, guys, I have to reiterate, please do not buy two of them together, because it's just pointless. I'd recommend getting the Forex license because you get the Forex software free. And you can get 3 people directs, either with 3 Forex licenses or 12 Bitcoin packages active at all times, which is pretty straightforward. Once you've done that, you're qualified, and you can earn some really good money from all 12 levels. I think it's a phenomenal comp plan. A couple of networkers on the call today would agree with me so as well. And, we've attracted a lot of big leaders in over the last week since launch. The company and the opportunity is expanding at such a rapid rate, such exponential growth. We'll hit that soon because the comp plan plays so good. So let's tick the boxes that we had before. We had leadership, great leadership here, 8 years in development. The guys really care about their customers. They're always continuing developing and making sure everything is user friendly. They're updating the back office. There's a few updates. I don't know if you guys saw in the last 48 hours, some tweaks to the back office. To purchase a package now is so much easier than when you first started. And you've got Mike Kiefer, and you've got Horse as well, who are really growing, supporting the business, really helping everyone out there. Big shout out to Mike Kiefer for really giving us all this opportunity there. I mean, the leadership is phenomenal, guys, and you've got to meet these people in real life to see how transparent, how open they are, and how much they really want to make this business long term. The product says exactly what it says on the tin: hands off, automated, passive. You've got 2 income streams. Sorry, more than 2. 5 or 6. You've got the Forex, okay. You've got the Bitcoin package. You've got the recruitment commissions from the uni level and direct. You've got the Forex commissions as well, which will go out at a later date, and you've got the code bonus as well for big recruiters, which we can cover that later. So you've got multiple streams of income within one company. So the comp plan's phenomenal, but the most important thing, and you know, for me as well, is without this, everything will fall down as a product. We've got Forex software, which has been going on for 3 years, been developed for over 8 years. 3 years, I've been using it for over 10 months, and it's producing me consistent profits. I've been living off that. I've not gone back to a job and have no desire to go back to a job, thanks to this Forex software. And with this Bitcoin package, this just opens up the door to the world of cryptocurrency, the world of Bitcoin. So it's a really good products there, guys. So like I said before, it's very easy to get set up. Register with the person who showed you this presentation, this webinar. Set up your coin wallet if you don't already have one. It's free. Takes a couple of minutes. Get your documents ready. Buy some Bitcoins. Doesn't take long. And you can buy the BTC packages from the back office from the example I showed you. It's a very quick process. So I just want to show you the cash flow quadrant very briefly. Some of you have heard of it, some of you have not. So you've got here an employee, they have a job, they're trading time for money, they work for someone. A self-employed person makes maybe slightly a little bit more money, but they don't have the perks of vacation, paid sick leave. Then again, it's linear income. You're changing your time for money. You know, if you want that vacation, you want that extension, you've got to work a few more hours. Then you've got a business owner, which owns a system, has people working money for them. You've got an investor, who's got money making money for them. They make money while they sleep. Now, interesting fact, guys, is the left-hand side of this quadrant, this square, contains 95% of the population, yet they only possess 5% of the wealth, okay? The right-hand side of the quadrant, the square, 5% of the population have 95% of the wealth. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be in 2017? You can have a big business with USI, a system. You can be an investor, make passive income, okay? You can be one of two or two of both with USI in 2017, guys. So just a brief recap. You can start with as little as 50 euros. It's a 3-year proven track record, an automated trading system. It's free to join, includes continuous support and lifetime updates. No experience in trading needed. You do not need to be a tech expert. Believe me, guys, you don't need to be technical at all, tech savvy at all. Transparent system, daily profits and withdrawals, and it's very easy to set up, okay? So sign up for free, and all you need to do is make a 50 euro decision. If you're looking to try it or sit on the fence, it's 50 euros. So the entry level is quite low. I just want to read this little extract from a little bit about Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg, CEO of Facebook, invited 5 people to his Harvard dorm 9 years ago to discuss the business opportunity, and only 2 people showed up and they got in. Today, those 2 people are billionaires. Dustin, $6.5 billion, Eduardo Saverin, $3.4 billion. Imagine how many pizzas you can buy with that. So nothing is more expensive than a closed mind and a missed opportunity. And thinking about it for too long can cost you a whole lot of money and time. Taking action now can earn you a whole lot. It's your choice, your life. It's up to you to make a decision today, guys. Guys, hopefully you see some value. Hope you evaluated the leadership, the product, and the compensation plan. See something of value. Come on board with us, guys. This company is going places. The opportunity transcends everything out there. I'm so relieved. I was so frustrated. I had so much grief from family and friends about failed opportunities. There are people blaming me, even though they don't have an opportunity and lost money. But if they made money, they wouldn't come to me. I felt responsible. You know, forget the pain of that. I'm so relieved I found this, guys. This is the solution. This is the answer to, you know, a lot of the dreams that we had before. And, you know, we can achieve this with this business. Thank you very much.